Hello, everybody. Can everybody hear me at the back? Hello. Can you hear me at the back? Oh. Alrighty. I'm going to start talking. Hello. Thank you for coming to this year's full-time officer election results. It's so great to hear so many people here. Congratulations to every single candidate for reaching the end of your campaign. Putting yourself forward for running an election is a challenging thing to go through, so a massive well done to all of you for reaching the end. Well done. And an even bigger congratulations should be extended to all of you, the students. This year, there was a record 4,491 voters, an increase of 24 students from last year's 4,467. An increase is an increase. So well done, everyone, for employing your democratic right to vote. This will mean that next year, 225 trees will be planted by LUSU Green for our Trees for Votes campaign. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to start with the Wellbeing Officer election result. In this election, your candidates were Eliza, Leah, and reopen nominations.
Hello. Thanks for nicking my sheet, Karis. Cheers, Jack. Okay. In this election, there were 3,808 votes, and the quota for round one was 1,904. Again, the candidates in this election were Eliza, Leah, and reopen nominations. Go ahead. Reopen nominations got 365 votes. Leah got 2,597 votes. And Eliza got 846 votes. So Leah is duly elected as your Wellbeing Officer.
Oh shit. Oh, hello. I haven't really thought about what to say, but I guess thank you to everyone who supported me and believed in me and thinks that I'm going to do a good job. I hope I do you proud. Thank you.
Okay, moving on, Elle Smith.
Hello. We're now going to move on to the education officer. So in the election for this role, there were 3,913 votes cast, and the quota for round one was 56.5. Sorry. Reopen nominations got 160 votes. Neve got 3,017 votes. Morgan got 412 votes, and Matthew Lamb got 324 votes, which means Neve is the elected candidate. Very well done, Neve. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Thank you everyone who voted, supported. It means so much. To my small but very mighty campaign team, thank you so much. Yeah, wow, I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Ella, and the full-time officer teams, and especially Frank, being so supportive. This is such an overwhelming experience to be part of. For all the candidates, like, well done for putting yourself forward, and yeah, thank you so much.
So we now move on to the... Sorry, one second. We now move on to the Activities Officer election results. In this election, your candidates were Emily, Finn, Nick, Tom, and reopen nominations. There were 3,978 votes cast, and the round one quota was 1,989. In round one, reopen nominations received 102 votes, Tom received 1,158 votes, Nick received 803 votes, Finn received 822 votes, and Emily received 1,093 votes. As nobody has reached the quota for round 1 for first preference votes, we will move to round 2. The number of non-transferable votes, so people who didn't put more than one candidate down, is 87. Therefore, the new round quote will come later, sorry. Tom Hopkins has an additional 3 votes, Nick has an additional 4 votes, Finn has an additional 3 votes, and Emily has an additional 5 votes. As none of the candidates have reached the new quota of 1,945, because Tom has 1,161, Nick has 807, Finn has 825, and Emily Woods has 1,098. As nobody has reached the quota of 1,945, we move on to the next round. The number of non-transferable votes, where people didn't have an additional preference from here, is 421 votes. The number of additional votes for Tom is 106. The number of additional votes for Finn is 66. And the number of additional votes for Emily is 214. Therefore, Tom has a total of 1,267. Finn has a total of 891. And Emily has a total of 1,312. None of the candidates meet the new round quota of 1,735, so we move to the next round, where Finn is removed and his votes are redistributed. The number of non-transferable votes are 559. Tom gains 158. Emily gains 174. That means Tom has a total of 1,425, and Emily has a total of 1,486. Emily Woods is your new activities officer.
Hi everyone, sorry, I don't really know what to say. I just want to say thank you to everyone that voted for me and voted for every other candidate in the elections, and a really big thank you to my campaign team. I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without you. Thank you.
So if you just go to him, to the voter.
Okay. We're now going to move on to the president election results. In the election for this role, there were 4,230 votes, and your nominees were Adam, Ben, Ollie, Rory, and reopened nominations. For the first round, candidates must surpass a quota of 2,115 votes to be duly elected. In round 1, reopened nominations received 202 votes. Rory received 1,575 votes. Ollie received 1,569 votes. Ben received 478 votes, and Adam received 406 votes. As nobody has reached the quota in round 1, the first person votes will move to round 2. The number of non-transferable votes is 161, and these will be distributed as follows: 19 for Rory, 10 for Ollie, 5 for Ben, and 7 for Adam. In round 2, candidates must surpass a quota that we'll come to at 2,034.5 votes. As no one has surpassed this quota, we'll move on to round 3. Adam and Ben will be withdrawn from the election, and we'll move on to Ollie and Rory. In round 3, the non-transferable votes were 477, and the remaining votes were distributed as follows: Rory received 254 votes, and Ollie received 165 votes. The quota for this round was 1,796 votes. Rory received 1,848, and Ollie 1,744. So Rory is duly elected president of the Students' Union.
It's very quiet. You're all very quiet. Hello. Thank you very much for that was really tense. I haven't prepared anything. Everyone put in so much effort for this role. I've spoken to everyone in this whole week, and everyone's probably pretty bored of us running into lecture theatres and offering you stickers and flyers on Alex Square and stuff. Thank you so much for everyone who voted. And thank you to my small campaign team who put in an awful lot of work for me. And well done, well done, Adam and Ben and Ollie. You've put in so much work. It was really close. Thank you very much.
Okay, so before we wrap up, just a quick thank you to all candidates for their participation in this year's election. Because of you, we've had the most number of votes on record, and all your campaigning has put some serious issues that students face at the forefront of student minds. Again, another thank you to student media for their coverage of the election events. LA1 TV have been working hard, just in the corner here, so give them a big round of applause, please. And a final thank you for our student voice team, particularly Frank, who sat behind this curtain here, for his incredible work during this year's elections and supporting all the candidates. Again, congratulations to everybody who's been elected, and a big shout out to all those who campaigned. If I can ask all officer-elect candidates to stick around, we're going to take some photos if you haven't done already. But otherwise, thank you all for coming, and have a lovely night. Thank you.